range. And people think that he will, like a magic wand, he will solve all the problems and solve the leakage of the economy of the country. What do you think about these expectations?
I think you probably never had a plumber. They often don't solve the problem. Or they tell you that you'll have to, dig up your whole house and relay the pipes, and so I wouldn't be that optimistic.
Yes, the gentleman over there, and then the lady next to him.
I'm from Kyodo News, Japanese news media. I have a question to Mr. Yoshino.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you'll have a Nobel lecture. Could you tell me how you are feeling and what you are thinking now?
About the Nobel.
Nobel lecture に向けて。
Okay. I am prepared for the lecture tomorrow, and I want to send a message to the world concerning about the global environment issues. And I want to talk tomorrow my opinion or my vision toward the global environment. So it's my message to the world.
And the lectures are open to the public, so you're most welcome, all of you.
I'm Maria Gunther from the Swedish newspaper Dagens Nyheter. I have a question to all the laureates. I would like to know what you donated to the Nobel Prize Museum and why.
Shall we start with Dr. Peebles and then we can go on?
I donated my slide rule, which I purchased as an undergraduate in 1953, and it was my constant companion for computation until 1970, when the miracle of electronics gave me an HP 35 hand calculator. And now, of course, the slide rule, which sat in a desk in my drawer since 1970, is now in the museum. It is covered with the dirt of all those years. And I asked them whether they would clean it off, and they were not sure.
Dr. Bayer.
So Michel Mayor, I've given a small piece of glass used in the first cross-correlation spectrograph developed 40 years ago. It's some kind of strange template used to do the extraction of the Doppler effect in the spectra and to get precise velocities. And 20 years later, this was exactly the same development with new techniques for having a load with a new spectrograph to detect the first planet. So this is a small piece of glass.
Dr. Gilo.
I gave the key of the telescope I was using for the discovery of the planet. So in these days, I spent a lot of time there, and it gave me the key access to the telescope, which actually was an access to all the telescope on the site of the Observatoire Haute-Provence. So I kept always this as a kind of a souvenir of what had happened, and I thought that it was a really good time, to donate this key to the museum.
Please, Dr. Whittinger.
So I managed to find two of the original lithium-ion batteries from about 1976. We donated those plus a brochure describing what they were, and they're still active and alive today.
Please.
Okay, I gave the experimental cell. First is a very primitive glass cell of lithium-ion battery in 1983. And the second sample is a cylindrical lithium battery used for the safety test. And third sample is a prismatic cell used for the cell phone. And the fourth sample is a laminate cell, current laminate cell for smartphone. And also I gave the monthly report in 1983 when I invented the lithium-ion battery.
We did a research project in northern Ghana on whether women who were extremely low income, among the poorest of the poor, can be made more productive by encouraging them. And the way we would measure their productivity was by making them make bags. We paid them to make bags. They made 117,000 bags, so there were a few left, and we donated 2 of the prettier ones to the museum.
We also donated 3 children books, graduated 1, 2,